Zu einer weiteren Folge Digimon Story Time Stranger. Das wird jetzt spannend. Ich bin vorbereitet.
Inori, where the heck did you go? I've gone back over and over and over. I can't find a future where you save you. It's like the gods have made up their minds about you disappearing. How many more times do I have to go back before I can see your smile again? No matter how many times I fail. I made you a promise, didn't I? A promise to protect you. Inori. 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 Inori, 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 Inori!
It's been a while. I'm sure you've realized by now. Realized you aren't a normal human being. The one who created you must be quite satisfied. You've done well to fulfill your role thus far. To honor your achievements, allow me to tell you who you are. Since Digimon disappeared, you've been mistaken for the Great Guardian. I'm sure you can understand why. Your creator is the higher being that was challenged by Chronomon to a battle. This higher being's name is Homeostasis. Chronomon's plan has disrupted the equilibrium between worlds and threatened their very existence. You were given a role to eliminate anyone who upsets natural law. The higher being chose a certain existence to act as a base when giving you life. That being was Digimon, or the Dark Shadow. Digimon had been scattered across countless timelines after traveling through time again and again. Your existence is based on the Dark Shadow in one of those timelines. There is a clear reason why that method was used. The higher being has a strong aversion to directly and excessively intervening in the world it watches over. To minimize its influence, it chose to take advantage of these dark shadows. What the higher being hoped for was a sort of self-purifying effect on the world. Agiomon, who lost someone important to him and who was driven by pain, disrupted the laws of time. And thus the higher being tasked him with righting his own wrongs. It took an instance of a dark shadow from one of these timelines and crafted him into your form. Adamus, your personality, your memories, were all prepared for you to help you fulfill your mission efficiently. That goes for me as well. I only exist in your head. You are the agent in charge of maintaining the world's equilibrium. When establishing your character, we use some of the memories of the Dark Shadow. It was the wish of the Dark Shadow for us to do so. The Dark Shadow's wish. In other words, it was Agiomon's wish. Agiomon wanted to reunite Inori Misono with her little brother. He tried to accomplish that by taking her brother's place. Inori's little brother was a big fan of a certain character. He often liked to pretend he was that character. Your appearance, your memories. They were created, in part, from the memories of Inori's little brother. The reason you're being mistaken for Agiomon is because you were originally born from him. As the time of integration approached, your form was naturally returning to that of Agiomon's. Chronomon gave birth to Agiomon. Agiomon gave birth to countless dark shadows. And you were created from one of those dark shadows. Like the cycle of time, equilibrium is maintained when all things are connected. Yes, all things in this world are nothing but gears of time. However, that in itself is no cause for dismay. What should cause alarm is when those gears go awry, stopping the proper flow of time. That is exactly what happened to those dark shadows, to Agiomon. When time moves forward and we can progress onward, we can choose our future. That is where all our hopes lie.
Also Leute, ihr habt es jetzt erfahren. Auch ich bin jetzt darüber überrascht. Ich dachte eher, dass unser Charakter kein, also auch von einem Chronoman geboren wurde, aber dass unser Hauptcharakter in Wirklichkeit ein Schatten ist. Ich wusste zwar, dass Digimon und unser Hauptcharakter wegen dem Endboss und weil ich das bei einem Let's Play das gesehen habe, eins sind, aber ich wusste nicht, dass sie ein und dieselbe Person sind.
I see. So that's how it is, huh? I get it now. A me that lost it from losing Inori turned the world all crazy, huh? That's the truth behind the Shinjuku Inferno. All of that happened because I have the power to alter time. Me going back in time prevented time from moving forward. The world's time just stopped. I probably never should have used this power of mine. You came to help me, didn't you? You came to encourage me, to tell me to move forward and restart the flow of time. But is that really what you want? If I move forward and stop trying to repeat time, the dark shadows will disappear. That probably means you'll cease to exist, too. Okay. I'm sorry, but thank you.
I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. I need you to lend me, Jupitermon, your strength. Let us take down Chronomon and move forward. Forward, into the future!
What a truly divine sight. I still remember your warmth when you were just an egg. Being able to see you in this form,
has made it all worth it. Chronomon is linked to that weapon the humans made. So it is trying to destroy the world's very foundation, time itself. And when he, the Keeper of Time, disappears, his goal will be complete. So, in a sense, defeat is in fact what Chronomon truly seeks.
I think I understand a little of how Chronomon feels. I felt the same way when I lost Inori. I couldn't care less what happened to a world without Inori. That's what most likely caused the Shinjuku Inferno. But I can say this now. I was wrong. Yet there was someone encouraging me. That bond finally made me realize I can't just keep living in the past. I have to choose the future. So let us defeat Chronomon and move forward! This city where Inori was born and raised. I do not wish to harm it more. Let us go elsewhere.
I am Great Digimon!
I have created this space by using the collision of opposing forces. The sun and the moon. I will give it my all to keep Chronomon trapped in this space. In the meantime, I'm counting on you! Finish this!
Wie geil und episch ist das denn, bitteschön? Tut mir leid. Aber ich wusste, dass wir gegen ihn irgendwann kämpfen müssen. Alter, der hat genauso Stufe 99. Alter, wie krass. Alter, wie geil und episch ist das, bitteschön? Ich hab's doch von Anfang erklärt, dass unser Hauptcharakter nicht normal sein sollte. Das war mir irgendwie schon klar. Aber das ist krass. Jetzt kämpfen wir als Jupitermon. Aber wir haben keine Fähigkeiten, das ist scheiße.
It is time.
Der Angriff und wir sind gleich down.
It is time.
So, wir sind wirklich gleich down. Wenn er den nächsten Angriff ausdeucht, sind wir
It
tot.
is time.
Stay vigilant, Jupitermon. Both you and Chronomon possess the ability to manipulate time. If two such powers were to clash, it would bring upon severe distortions, and we have no idea what that would bring about.
What? Hey! Is that?
Where is everyone?
Inori, she's inside! Inori! What?
You too as well?
The space we created was transformed by space-time distortions. And I believe that human lying over there is also somehow related to all of this. Inori!
Inori! I'm so glad you're okay.
What happened to me? I was falling into a hole and couldn't grab your hand. After that, it felt like I was dreaming for quite a while. And now,
I'm here.
Could it be we pulled out that whole entire moment? The moment you disappeared?
In order to save her, it would seem he forced an expansion of the space-time disturbance. How do I say this? I think he interfered with the loss of time.
Look at this place. Do you think we can still return to the previous world from here?
We don't even know if the previous world even exists anymore. Or even the digital world, for that matter. That's what happens when space-time is distorted.
Maybe if us two, who have the power of time, fight, the world inevitably turns out like this. This is exactly what Chronomon was hoping for. But don't worry. I'll do something about all of this in the end. I thought I saw something burst out when we pulled Inori in before. This must be what it was. It's so warm. I can hear Inori's voice. Inori's memories. What she felt when she was trapped. They're flowing into me. This must be all the times she called out to me. All those feelings she had took on a physical form? Is that what happens when time and space warp? I can feel it. Chronomon is right over there. That means the Akashic records must be just beyond.
Na endlich! Der finale Kampf um die natürliche Ordnung. Oh, ich hab's weggedrückt. Sorry. Ich wollte nämlich Einrichtung und Digimon gehen. Es gibt da nämlich heiliges Lichtdatenfragment, hält FP um 5% erlittenen magischen Schadens. Das ist die finale Form von ihm. Aber ich möchte auch das hier haben. Steigert TP-Heilungseffekt im Kampf um 50%. Jetzt muss ich nur noch mal gucken, was meine Agentenfähigkeiten sagen. Nur 10. Apropos. Jetzt wollt ihr mich wohl verarschen. Soll das etwa heißen? Wir können endlich durch die Zeit reisen? Warte mal, gibt es hier einen VIP-Raum? Nein. Leider nicht. Hier steht nur Geh zu Chronomon. Warte mal, ich muss mal kurz was schauen. Also den finalen Kampf werde ich noch nicht machen.
You have done well.
You!
alter ego hatched from the egg. You have finally opened the cover of the clock. This body bound by the laws of time will finally be free at long last. I have been waiting for this moment, but I am still but a cog in the machine. Regardless of my own will, I will eliminate any intruders into the Akashic Records. That is the curse that binds me. Now, lay me to rest and then take my place. If you do not, you will rot here in obscurity. A punishment for tampering with the laws of time. Fight me, my alter ego. Grant me true freedom at last.
I've been in a daze ever since I woke up, but my head's finally clearing. It was kind of faint, but I saw you and Agent fighting. You became one. I wasn't dreaming, was I? No, you weren't. Agent and I are... well... Does it come as a shock? Yeah. I'm not quite sure what to say. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what comes next either. But I'm going to keep that promise I made. No matter what. No matter how crazy the world gets. I'll be right there with you, Inori. I need to get there. It's my only hope of fixing this messed up world. But first, we need to cross over to the other side. How are we gonna do that?
What? What in the world is going on?
Hey, look!
Die hat sich gerade meine angehört. Eigentlich ist es weiblich.
Oh, it's you. Just when I was starting to think things couldn't get any worse. The weapon went berserk and I was thrown out of the cockpit. Didn't think I'd be saved by a Digimon, though.
This human was in grave danger. I'm not super confident in treating humans, but I'm glad I made it in time.
Damn. Why are you being so nice to me? It's almost like we were wrong about Digimon all along.
Ah, merkt er erst jetzt, ihr Idioten. lange dauert das denn bitte schön, bis wir bei Chronomon sind? Okay, wir können tatsächlich durch die Zeit reisen dann später. So.
You came. I suppose I owe you for your assistance. I shall repay you now. Come closer.
Na, gut, das ist super. Wir brauchen sowieso diesen Ort hier betreten. Und jetzt ist das Gute daran, wenn ich mit ihnen frei geredet habe, hoffe ich, dass wir in der Zeit zurückreisen können. Alter! Ich hoffe, wir können tatsächlich durch die Zeit reisen. Ja, endlich, Mann! Das hatte ich die ganze Zeit über des Spiels vorausgesagt. Du kannst jetzt zu verschiedenen Zeitpunkten springen. Begib dich zum Ausgang. Ja, das kennen wir ja. Wähle einen Ort und eine Zeit aus, um einen Zeitsprung durchzuführen. Du kannst auch zu der Gegenwart zurückkehren. Nutze diese Funktion, um Nebenmissionen in der Vergangenheit abzuschließen. Wahrscheinlich kommen jetzt eine Menge Nebenmissionen an. Ja. Ich wusste es. Ach, hier kann... Ja, eine Menge Neben... Ach du Scheiße. Wie viele Nebenmissionen haben wir denn damals? Es diese Nebenmissionen sind zwar jetzt gekommen, aber das sind ja eine Menge. Aber wir machen erstmal diese Nebenmission. Die habe ich schon die ganze Zeit über gehabt. Wenn wir schon immer hier sind. Zeig mir das bitte. Der ultimative Kampf? Apokalypse? Ach, hier haben wir auch gleich Bindung des Mutes und Bindung der Freundschaft. Imperial-Dramon. Ihr wollt mich doch wohl verarschen. Was zur verfickten Scheiße. Wir machen Argument als erstes. Ja, jetzt haben wir 260. Warte mal, ich hab doch gesagt. Ach ja, machen wir als erstes. Die angestanden haben. Alles klar. Warte mal, ich kann auch weiter Agentenfähigkeiten verbessern. Machen wir mal gleich unsere Hauptagentenfähigkeiten. Okay, jetzt habe ich nur noch 20. Da kann man hier noch rein. Grind. Ich will überall reingrinden. Zuerst bei Bindung der Tapferkeit. Wohl. Beim nächsten Mal versuchen wir alle Nebenmissionen, alle Nebenquests abzuschließen, die es in diesem Spiel gibt. Und damit, aufballa, meine ich wirklich alle Nebenquests. Zu jedem einzelnen Nebenquest, die hier noch gibt. Selbst die beiden können wir endlich abschließen. Wird schwierig, weil ich wahrscheinlich auf Geschichte umsteigen müsste. Ist mir scheißegal. Aber wir brauchen unbedingt Anomaliepunkte. Eine Menge Anomaliepunkte. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir die Anomaliepunkte wirklich im New Game Plus behalten. Wenn ja, wäre es super. Weil dann kann ich auch mächtige Visionen erschaffen. Digimon Heilig haben wir endlich im Team. Was bedeutet, dass wir auf Stufe 40 erstmal haben. Aber wir werden noch weitere Digimons brauchen.
I'm sorry. Everyone.
Dieses Digimon da unten wird unser erster Gegner sein. Bis dahin sage ich schon mal Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal zu Digimon Story Time Stranger.